All right, we're live.
Nice.
Week 8 is in the books. Crazy week of football. Of course, we did have the third Saturday in October, which we'll get into in a minute. But a lot of teams struggled. I don't know if you paid attention to that. Texas barely beats Houston. UCF almost takes out Oklahoma by 2 points. They lost a 2-point conversion with like a minute left. That's how the game ends. Like, no one's really looking dominant except Michigan. Michigan keeps on rolling. Penn State loses to Ohio State. God, I was wrong. I looked at the numbers. I looked at the stats. I looked at the offense, the defense. And once again, my brain just tells me, oh, no, this is a different Penn State team when it's the same shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Maddie, Crimson, Megan? Crimson says, smoke them cigars. Megan says, hello, darling. You too, Carter.
Thanks.
Cheers, Carter.
Big deal.
It was a rough bye week.
Go fuck yourself, Trenches.
Yeah, I know. Let's get into the game. Let's get into the game everybody wants to talk about.
Okay.
Crimson says Milton played a decent game, and we still played half decent game, and we still won. Both quarterbacks had 2 dominant halves. No one had a full great game quarterback-wise. But Carter, let's get your take on it. I mean, it's not my team who lost. If it was up to me as a Georgia fan looking in, I kind of wish y'all both would have lost. So,
well, you got a half of your wish, so.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Georgia's long term, I definitely was pulling a little bit for Bama this week. But how are you feeling? How are you dealing with this? And what did you see in this game?
There's a 3-part question there.
I'm just going to give you time. Go ahead.
Here's what I thought about the game. Hold on. Okay. Not sure if that came through, but
it was a little squeaker.
Yep. It's a game that I don't know. We weren't supposed to win. Nobody thought we would win. I didn't even think, we were going to win. But, what's the old saying? What hurts the most was being so close, or in this instance, not being so close, but playing a great first half, and then playing a really bad second half. I don't know, man. I guess I shouldn't be upset about it, but I am. I'm human.
Well, the biggest problem with playing teams like Bama and Georgia, and I think that's really the main 2 right now in college, is Saban and Kirby are so good at adjusting after halftime.
Yeah.
And it's rough to be – like, you got to have a hell of a lead because they're going to come out with a whole different game plan after that game.
Yeah.
Maddie says Ohio Penn State. Yeah, I already brought that up. I'm done looking at just stats. Penn State's Penn State. They're never going to change.
Our good buddy's at this game right now. We had 2 friends go to games. Or 3. Maddie.
Crandon, does Maddie count? Maddie's at every game. Maddie's just living the good life.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Living it up. As a college student.
So we might be having an overtime here. We'll see what Miami can do. Here's my question watching that game. Squirrel was going off in the first half.
Yes.
He didn't even get balls thrown to him the second half. What the fuck happened?
Maybe Alabama covered him better.
Maybe, but at a certain point, I mean, shit, he's your best playmaker. Throw it up. Like you saw the first half, Burton was pretty much not. He wasn't an issue.
Yeah.
But you find a way to get your best player the ball, and that's what Bama did. And I'm wondering why Heupel wouldn't at least take the chances.
Yeah. You said it earlier. I think it's pretty safe to say. At halftime, Alabama, Nick Saban, and the staff, they made the right adjustments. And I don't know if Tennessee just said, just keep doing what we're doing. It's working just fine. And maybe that was what the mistake was. I don't know. You know, I knew at halftime a 13-point lead. A 13-point lead, even in a quarter, ain't shit. All right. Yeah. And a 13-point lead, which we've seen this all year with Alabama. Pretty much, they've been a second-half team. You look at the South Florida game. Look at the Ole Miss game. A&M game, maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that one because that's one I didn't really get to watch. Either way, what I'm saying is they have played lackluster in the first half. Or at least a half of. I mean, okay, look at last weekend's Arkansas. It was the opposite. They played great in the first half, come out of the second half, and didn't play very good. Well, you know, Alabama is like a tale of two halves. You know, they've been doing it all year.
Yeah. Megan says Heupel implied the ref screwed Tennessee. What did he say?
I listened to his post game. I didn't hear anything.
I mean, the ref. There's times where refs interfere and it's like fuck, but 27 unanswered points. That's not a ref situation. That's just good adjustments. Yeah, I don't know, man. I still think. I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. I don't think Tennessee has a shot for the SEC title now.
Oh God, no.
Because they need Georgia to drop 2 and Missouri to drop 2. Both of those have to be to Tennessee. But I still think Tennessee's in the hunt to being one of the best teams in the East. I can't wait to see this Tennessee-Missouri game whenever it kicks off. Like I said, man, if y'all can continue momentum for 4 quarters, that's a scary fucking team. But the best thing about this game and last year's game, I know Bama fans don't want to talk about last year's game. The best thing about these 2 games is this game is now interesting every year. Like, this is truly becoming a game you have to tune into like it used to be. They asked him a question about if the refs were one-sided. He stood silent for a while, then asked if the silence was long enough. Ooh. Well, here's the good news, Carter. We get to see Tennessee do what Tennessee does every year. Let's take all that emotion and hatred and throw it right in Kentucky's fucking face the following week. So
I hope you're right.
That's one good thing to look at, dude. Kentucky's falling apart, and you've said it a billion times, and I kind of agree with you. You don't have to worry about Tennessee and Kentucky.
This is an overtime game coming.
Who are you pulling for in this one, Carter?
It don't really matter. I guess I'll go with Miami. Because they're the underdog here, you know. Clemson's got what? 1 loss?
No, they're both 4-2. I personally don't like either one of these fucking teams. Like, I can't stand Miami. I can't stand Clemson. But our buddy's at the game. Let's let them win so he can have a good time.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder what the crowd looks like because you know they got that camera angle where it's you know how they do when they don't want to show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, overtime.
Tennessee, try not to blame the refs at any given opportunity. 100% impossible. Wow, Maddie shit talking.
Damn.
Sorry, Carter. Happy for me, but sorry if it upsets you. That's how every week. I think the core, 6, 7 of us, we all kind of feel the same, right? Like when Georgia and Tennessee plays, I know if Georgia loses, Carter's gonna feel bad for me, but he's gonna be happy for his team. If we win, I'm gonna feel bad for Carter, happy for my team. It's the same with everybody in here. We all feel bad for the person, but I mean, the outcome needs to be your outcome.
Yeah. Maddie, I didn't blame the refs at all. But I think I remember you doing that last year, though. But I ain't gonna say no more.
That was more in response to Heupel than Carter. I know you don't fit the billing of that, Carter.
All
right. Well, we got a commercial. What other games happened, really? I mean, Oklahoma about shit the bed to UCF. That was hilarious. It came down to the last minute, and the only reason they didn't fucking lose is because UCF couldn't get the 2-point conversion. They tried to do a little, toss sweep. They thought the defense was in man. Really, they were in zone. They sniffed it right away. That was the end of that game. Houston almost beats Texas. I think that's really it, right? That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
Next week, you want to go over some of these games?
Isn't that yeah. Let's do that.
I'm just gonna start reading them off and you tell me which games you want to talk about. We got
give a prediction.
Yeah, we can do predictions as well.
All right.
North Carolina at Georgia Tech.
Which North Carolina just lost to Virginia, I think.
Yep.
At Georgia Tech.
One of the scariest places to play.
According to who?
No one.
Okay, well. North Carolina. I guess North Carolina. They do have a good quarterback, but I don't know. I didn't see this game against Virginia. I don't know what happened. Virginia's a real bad team, though.
Do you really think Mac is going to let his team lose to 2 non-ranked shit teams back-to-back, though?
Well, at Texas, I would definitely say not a chance. At North Carolina, though,
I'm going to go North Carolina in this game.
Yeah.
Here's the game for you right here. Number 16 Duke at number 21 Louisville. Oh, we got Carter freezing up a little bit.
I just got the new internet. Fuck.
Did you hear the game?
Duke at Louisville.
Duke at Louisville. Now, remember, Duke just lost their quarterback. He's probably not going to play next week.
Louisville's not a bad squad.
They're not. They're still ranked 21. I'm going to go Louisville here.
Yeah, go Louisville.
All right, let's see. Those 2 games, I don't give a shit. Let me see here. Oklahoma at Kansas. I mean, Jesus. I'm still going to Oklahoma in this one.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Carter, we got a hell of a game next week. Oregon at Utah. Damn.
Well, it's at Utah. How did Oregon do against Washington State?
Let's see.
I gotta look at scores. Yeah, I ain't either.
They won 38-24.
Okay. Yeah.
Utah,
Oregon,
on the other hand, just blew a lead to USC. There's 19 seconds left. Utah does have the ball, and it's 31-32. So we probably should be putting that game on, but this one's in overtime. So we don't know. Utah could pull this win out, but I don't know. It's a big ask. 19 seconds left against USC.
I don't know.
I don't either, man. This is one where it's like flip of the coin. I think Oregon's a better team roster built, but at Utah, I'm gonna lean Utah in this game.
Utah's got the whole mystery of the quarterback situation going on,
Mm-hmm.
And when's that sumbitch gonna be back?
Is he playing now?
I don't know.
I don't either. I haven't watched one bit of that game. Anybody in the comments? I know Maddie will know.
If they haven't
playing right now,
yeah, if they ain't used that motherfucker yet, they might as well just redshirt his ass.
Medical redshirt.
Yes, because your season's over. I mean, this season is almost over. Uh-oh.
All right.
Good.
BYU, Texas. I don't think that's a game. Pitt at Notre Dame. No. Tennessee at Kentucky.
Fuck. You give your prediction on that one. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
I'm going to go Tennessee. I think we saw what the first quarter and a half, I think we saw what this Tennessee team can do. And Alabama's, defense is light years ahead of Kentucky's defense.
Yeah.
All right, so Maddie says, according to Google, Barnes is starting for UConn, so still no Cam Rising. Yeah, I don't think he plays. And if that's the case, then I'm switching it back to Oregon.
So,
but yes, I got Tennessee beating Kentucky.
Yeah. I guess I'll go. I don't know. I guess I'll go Tennessee.
All right. Oh, shit. Crimson Brave says Barnes ran it into the 20. Utah about to kick a field goal to win. Let me know the ending of that one.
That changes things if they win. I mean, I don't know why it should.
Washington at Stanford. I still think Washington destroys Stanford. Colorado, UCLA. Oregon State at Arizona.
I'm sorry, man. That damn drink just knocked my dick in the dirt, son. Look, man, I got on sunglasses because I don't want y'all to see me with my eyes closed. I'm fucking spinning right now. God damn. No more of that. I'm busting out in a sweat.
Now, I'll tell you what. Here's another game we could talk about. There is a hatred game this week. The world's largest cocktail party, Georgia, Florida.
You son of a bitch. She sent here the whole time. Didn't even.
It's not a crazy week. There's like 3 good games. But yeah, Georgia, Florida is this week. What's your take on that one?
Come on, man. I know you're going to give me the whole, it's Florida, Georgia, so throw out the record books and all that shit. And the stats don't matter and the records don't matter, man. Get out of here. It's going to be red and black attack all the way up and down Florida's fucking back.
Okay.
It's Georgia all day.
Can I give you a flip side of that?
You can try.
More than just you never know what happens at the cocktail party. 2 things. This will be the first game we get to see Georgia 11 personnel. There's no Brock Bowers, right? They're not going to start Lawson Lucky, a true freshman, to play that 12th spot. It's just not going to happen. So we're going to have to rely on the run game and different receivers to step up. Fine, but we have not seen Georgia do that. Second thing, and I think most people are probably not really paying attention to this. Clemson's winning 2017. Graham Mertz is actually putting up really good numbers. Not as good as Carson or, Jaden Daniels, but he's got better numbers than homeboy from Florida State. Better QBR, more yards, more touchdowns, less interceptions. ETN, we've seen what they can do. Not trying to harp on this, Carter, but, look what they get against Tennessee. They've got a good run game. Graham Mertz can throw the ball.
Did 400 yards like a week ago.
Yeah. Georgia has to be consistent without Brock in order to beat Florida.
I don't care if Brock's mom's out there playing, dude. It ain't gonna go far his way.
I'm thinking you're right, and I'm hoping you're right.
I'm right.
That being said, 140-0. Fuck the Gators.
I'm right quite a bit.
USC loses. All right, appreciate it, Crimson.
There you go.
That's back-to-back weeks, right?
Yes. Notre Dame. And now the Utes of Utah.
Is anybody in here going to say that Caleb Williams might be the most overrated Heisman we've ever had in the last 20 years? Really look at his years last year, right? He put up good numbers against nobody. Tell me what made Caleb so fucking special to win it last year.
No, man, they had a good year. They went what? They won the Pac-12. They went 11-2, 11-3 because they lost to Tulane.
Mm-hmm. I was saying Bryce was kind of a little bit of an overrated Heisman, but it's mainly because you're comparing him to Tua and Jalen, right? Bryce is way more deserving than Caleb ever was. Joe's definitely way more deserving. I feel like we haven't had in the last year to now, there's I don't know, man. Penix has to do a fucking hell of a lot wrong for me to not say he's the Heisman. Because everybody else is not deserving.
He's playing really good.
Just that's one thing we can agree on. It doesn't matter if Florida's 0-6. I'm always worried about the Florida game too. I think, like I said, Crimson, I'm not taking shots at Bryce. I get it. He had a good campaign. But from a different team looking at Bama, it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just living in the past. You remember shit differently. I just remember Tua and Jalen being so much more dominant. We'll try to tie the ball game in 20. Now, you're saying one of the best campaigns ever, and that's definitely not true.
What? Who are you talking about?
Crimson saying Bryce probably had one of the best Heisman campaigns of all time. That's definitely not true. All right, you think we go into 2 overtimes here, Carter? Better than Caleb.
Say no. I'm gonna say they're gonna fucking miss it.
Watch Sark fucking do something stupid like always. Ice his own kicker. All right. Now I'm worried about the Florida game because remember Carter said he's always right. I'd put Stetson over Caleb. QBR, yeah, he had a better QBR, but that was about it. Here in South Florida, Tigers and Hurricanes continue in a moment. I think Chase Hall wins the Heisman. He ran through that chair like I forgot to put up his PayPal.
Okay.
Yeah.
When Bama won the title in 20, who was their quarterback? Was it Tua?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's too far back. Fuck.
Oh no, Maddie is right. It was Mac. You said 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mac.
Damn.
Yeah, they've had great quarterbacks. They've had great running backs. They've had great receivers. That's why it's hard for me to be like, yeah, this dude had a better career than this dude when it comes to Bama. It's easy for most schools because you're like, yeah, all right. Like, there's tons of Georgia fans that they're like, oh, Stafford's our best quarterback. Aaron Murray's our best quarterback. Fucking Stetson's our best quarterback. Numbers don't fucking lie.
Whoa. Okay. I'm trying to think here. I'm not doing a good job of it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And I'm an outsider, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there ain't no bias here. But if I'm ranking who I think is the best Bama court, let's just say in the Nick Saban era, right? Nick Saban era. Okay. Let me try to think as many as I can. You got Greg McElroy.
Mm-hmm.
You got AJ McCarron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got Bryce Young. I'm skipping some. I know. You got Tua Tagovailoa. You got help me out, Trenches. Who am I missing?
Jalen Hurts, Mac
Jones. No, there's one or two more. I'm totally missing.
There's one or two more, but you got the important ones.
I'm probably gonna put Tua's really good, or was really good.
Tua is the one that scares the shit out of me as a Georgia fan. That's the one I didn't want to play.
Yeah. All right. I'd probably put Tua 1.
Mm-hmm. Jalen.
What about AJ McCarron?
No, come on, man. Let's be all honest with it, right?
They got two trophies, bro.
I get that, but at the same time, we're also looking at what they could do, not just with their arm, but their feet. Because the game now, you got to have both. I'm going to go Tua, then Jalen, then Bryce, then maybe McCarron, then Mac.
What about McElroy?
Greg McElroy wrote a hell of a good running back.
Well, fuck, you're right, but I don't know.
Here's the thing. Like, I hear that all the time about Stetson. Like, a lot of quarterbacks could have won and won 2 natties. Cool. I feel the same way about McElroy.
Oh, shit.
And that pretty much sums up the 3rd October. Maddie's right. Tua and Jalen did have fantastic supporting cast, but they were also I fucking hate that guy in the mustache. He used to be our damn conditioning coach. They did have good, outstanding cast, but at the same time, they were still fantastic. There's a reason why Miami's doing what they're doing and Philadelphia's doing what they're doing.
2 years ago,
that's game.
Yeah.
No. This is the beginning of the second. I thought it was the end of the first still. All we're saying is outside teams looking in.
Yeah, we got more.
I know more about. Did you really see him?
No.
Okay. I know more about players than you do, Maddie. Just like you know more about Bama players. But as an outside team looking in, those are the quarterbacks in order I don't want to face. 26-20 on AJ
Allen's run. Well, let's not pretend, okay, that in 2021, when Bryce won the Heisman, that man had some pretty good receivers on his team, you know? Yep. He had some, oh, that might be a horse collar.
That definitely looked like it. Yep.
Yeah.
You know what, really? Here's another reason. I'm probably putting those at my 1-2. because anytime Georgia had Bama beat, whether it's we were beating Jalen or we were beating Tua, the other one came in and beat us. That's might be one of the main reasons I can't, I have to put them at 1 and 2.
They're good. Shit happens.
All right, who's your favorite Bama quarterback?
Me?
Yeah.
Shit, ain't gonna be none of them. I'm going way back. I ain't going like Joe Namath. Man. How about some love for fucking Freddie Kitchens? Dude was big as shit. He's like a smaller version of Jared Lorenzen. Dude was like a fucking Sherman tank.
Yeah.
Tough as a sumbitch, too. Megan knows what I'm talking about. That motherfucker was tough as nails.
It's not the answer I thought you were going to say, but all right, it's a good answer.
I'm just thinking.
I got you.
My favorite Georgia quarterback is a good old Quincy Carter. And that's why my favorite Tennessee quarterback, Casey Clausen.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I'm going back to my childhood. You know what I mean?
I get the Clausen. I just don't get the first two you picked because that's not what I would have said. If you'd asked me my favorite quarterback for Bama, I'd have said fucking none of them.
You got to understand the way I look at it. And I think Megan knows what I'm talking about on this, too. I don't mean to keep name dropping Megan, but we've just had a lot of conversations about this. So think about this.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's drunk, Megan.
None of that.
No. She asked.
Think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, when you're watching college football as a kid, you look at players differently than you do now. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, it's hard for me to look at these kids, because they are kids. I mean, I ain't old enough to be their fucking daddy or nothing, but I'm getting there. And so I don't know. Like, to me, looking at football as a kid, you idolize them. And it's hard to idolize kids. You know what I mean? Jeez.
Wow.
Klubnik's getting a little bit better.
But no, like I get what you're saying because like even now, like I love Todd Gurley. He's probably one of my favorite running backs I've been alive. But when I see a number 3, I think of DJ.
There you go.
DJ's in my top 5 UGA quarterbacks of all time, even though his stats doesn't show it.
Favorite Auburn quarterback's Jason Campbell.
Yeah. For me, when it comes to Georgia, Stafford was my guy.
I'll tell you.
As far as favorites, it goes Stafford, DJ, Quincy. Those were my 3 favorites.
I'll tell you another Alabama quarterback was badass too. Doesn't get a lot of credit. And I guarantee you, Crimson Brave and Maddie, y'all may have to Google this man. But Andrew Zhao, look up that motherfucker. Dude was good.
Oh, did you pick it? You know who else don't get a lot of credit when you talk about Georgia, Carter? You know as well as I know. Motherfucker was bad. David fucking Green.
Yes, sir. He was.
Anytime you hear about those years, all you hear is Pollock. But no, Green was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, it was. You had that little transition where in 2004 he kind of was getting flaked with some injuries, and that's when you saw Shockley come in a little bit. But yeah, dude, he won an SEC championship. Or did he win 2? Was he the quarterback in 2005?
I honestly don't know. Years, dude, that's not my shit. Here, let's see.
I remember in 2006.
No, 2005 with Shockley.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, 06 was. God, he had that long name like Testaverde, but it wasn't Testaverde. It was Tereshinski. Didn't y'all have Tereshinski in 06?
No, 06 was Joe Cox.
I thought Joe Cox was 09.
That's what Google's saying. 06 was Cox.
What year was Tereshinski?
Wait, no, 06 was fucking Stafford, wasn't it? Hang on.
Well, Stafford was like, I think, a freshman. I just remember when we played y'all down in Athens in 06, like, Tereshinski was starting, I think. And then he threw
Tereshinski was starting for that game, but the main starter was Stafford that year.
Okay.
Tereshinski was second. I'm guessing Stafford was hurt for that game.
Well, no, he came in. I saw.
I don't know, man.
I don't either.
UGA versus Tennessee. Let me see what happened in that game.
Y'all were winning.
Yeah, y'all beat us 51-33.
Yes.
I'm trying to look at the box score.
Jesus, Miami's making this so dramatic. Or, well, I guess this would be Clemson. I don't think Clemson can get that 2-point conversion if they do score.
Yeah, it was Tereshinski, and then Matthew came at the end for just 2 passes.
Okay. Fuck, I gotta clean up glass.
So that was his senior year, Tereshinski. Just trying to see if he started every damn game.
Cox was 09.
Yeah, I don't know why fucking Google put 2006. They put Cox. It made no fucking sense.
Everybody hates on your boy now saying he's ugly. Look up Joe Cox when he was in college. He's the ugliest son of a bitch ever hit the planet either.
Yeah, but the difference is he also fucking played ugly.
Yeah. Yes,
I couldn't stand Joe Cox.
You know, the old saying's true, man.
Here's the thing, though, Crimson. In about 15 years, I know you're saying Tua is your favorite quarterback. Where me and Carter are coming from, in about 15 years, you're going to have people on YouTube be like, oh, man, this Joe Nutsack, whatever, is my favorite Bama quarterback of all time. Everyone else is kind of eh. You'll be sitting there going, y'all don't even fucking know about Tua. That's what we're talking about with Clausen and DJ. And
yeah, man. 100%. Jay Barker. There's another one.
Mm-hmm.
That dude won a national title in 1992. And guess who he beat? The Miami Hurricanes.
You know who I can't fucking stand Florida, but I have tons of respect for.
Tim Tebow.
Chris Leak.
Chris Leak. Oh.
Chris Leak was a monster before Tebow got there.
We thought we had the better league. Well, that was a mistake. Oh, he's fucked. It's over. He's done.
Game, baby. Oh, congratulations, Unc. Hopefully you're enjoying the party.
Get your pots and pans out, Unc. There's no shame, in my opinion. There's no shame in losing to Alabama.
No.
We lost to the greatest football program in the face of the fucking earth.
Yeah. November 18th is going to be a hell of a day.
That's right. Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh, my God.
That was a real Slim Shady. Please stand up. Oh, Jesus. You're talking about somebody's child, too. I'd be ashamed.
Nah, he's old enough to vote. Fuck it. He ain't no child no more.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's the way I've always felt.
You can't drink, but you can die for the country. We're on dog you. Like that guy right there. That dude's got a hairline of a 90-year-old.
That LeBron James hairline.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Clemson's really fallen.
Yeah, I think the Dabo experience kind of running its course when this whole fucking NIL and transfer portal and shit. I think Clemson's about had enough of his ass.
He's a good defensive player right there.
Mm-hmm.
They snuff that shit out, bro.
Crimson says straight up, I can't wait till Jaden Daniels is gone from it. Why? Even if he's playing great, y'all should not lose that game because they can't stop a fucking cold. Y'all's offense should be more than capable to outbeat their offense. And I know for a damn straight, y'all can at least get 3 non-scoring drives with your defense. I don't know why you're worried about Jaden Daniels.
When do they play them?
Shit, I know it's after their bye week. I just don't know what week that is. Because I can't fucking stand LSU. If they got a quarterback who's not doing anything, good. Fuck them.
The game's in Tuscaloosa, too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Alabama will win that one. I don't think Alabama's losing another game this year.
In the regular season.
I'm just talking about regular season. I ain't getting into all that other shit.
No, I'm not either. I do think we see them in Atlanta, depending on what goes on with Georgia, Tennessee, and Georgia, Missouri.
Look at that shitty fucking crowd. God damn.
Dude, it never seems to amaze me how their fan base just don't show up. But I think y'all got the West pretty much sealed.
Yes. The Honey Baked Ham Company. I fucking love it. Honey Baked Ham's the shit.
Dude, the best thing about Honey Baked Ham's the next day when you make like sandwiches and shit.
Hey, don't sleep on this. If you go to Honey Baked Ham this year, it's like $1. Like, it's real cheap. You buy you a ham, go ahead and grab a little thing. It's right over on the side. Ham bone soup mix. It's got the beans. And when you get done with that ham, take that ham bone, throw it in a pot with that damn ham bone soup. Holy shit, it's amazing.
You can't tell me, though, you don't do the same shit I do, though. If the Honey Baked Ham is sitting, like a whole ham is sitting in your fridge, you open it a little full.
Shit's off, dude, all day.
You can't tell me you don't get the end piece that's just straight sugar.
I don't really like the sugar part, man.
Oh, get the fuck. That's one of the best. That's the only thing that makes Honey Baked Ham good.
I just like the ham. I like the salty. I'm a salty guy, you know.
Crimson says, I think our defense could handle Georgia. I'm just concerned about our offense. I think it's reversed. I don't know if you realize, but Carson's playing out of this world. I'm worried about our defense against your offense because our defense is not the same as it's been. That's my worry with every game. I'm not worried about our offense. I'm worried about our defense.
Well, I'll tell you this now, Trenches. Y'all do play Bama, which, let's be honest, it's more than likely going to happen. It's just how it is. Unless you're up at halftime like 41-0, your lead ain't safe.
Oh, I know that. But here's the good news. That's going to be so fun to watch third and fourth quarter because both of those motherfuckers are chess players. I can't wait to see the game plan that Georgia has and Bama has and who's actually got the outcome. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be so fun to watch. Our offense will be stuck in the mud against Georgia. Buddy, I don't know if you've been watching Georgia play. I really don't. Our offense is kind of what's saving us right now. Let me take that back. A lot of points scored on Georgia is because of turnovers, and we're kind of giving away points. So our defense is getting tired out. We have great defensive talent. We still have a great defensive coach. We're just not playing. We're playing good on defense, not great. Now, our offense could beat our offense last year easily. Carson Beck would outthrow Stetson, and the wide receivers are just killing it right now.
I hope all the Bama fans watching right now don't get offended when I say when you face Georgia and Atlanta, I'm sorry, but they're going to have one loss. I'm just saying. Fucking
Georgia Tech don't look bad, man. I get it.
Wouldn't that just be a kick in the dick?
Honestly, I'd rather lose to Georgia Tech by 100 than lose to Florida by 1.
I don't know. Losing to Georgia Tech by 100 would probably keep you out of the playoffs with an SEC title.
Yeah, but losing to Florida, God, I hate that shit.
That's.
I don't even get upset when we lose to Florida. I just get pissed.
Let me ask you. So if you lose to Florida, let's say, I don't think it'll happen
next week. Go ahead.
You will. I know that. I'm not worried about that. But are you going to be rocking your Georgia shit out every day?
Fuck yeah.
Even if you lose?
Buddy, if it was okay for my job, I'd get go fucking dogs right here and never take it off. Just because we lose, I'm still rocking my shit. That's still my team. Oh, we still just went back to back. Nobody can ever take that from me.
That's a good point. Yeah, you kind of.
Let's travel to 2021 so we can. Okay, hang on. Oh, sorry, your next message fucked me up a little bit, Crimson, because I was reading it and then boom, the next one came through. All right, man, let's travel to 2020 so we can watch Florida beat Georgia. I'm guessing you mean Florida, but you said best. Either way, yeah. But Kyle Pitts ain't there no more.
Florida.
That's how I feel with Auburn. LSU. I'd rather lose Auburn.
An autumn wind blows.
I hate LSU so fucking much. I don't mind them because I ain't got to play them every year. Matter of fact, I kind of like LSU because they usually guarantee Florida gets their ass whooped once a year.
It just got eerily quiet.
Sorry, I was reading something. And also, Crimson, like, I know Bama fans are going to hate me saying this. I fucking love LSU's colors.
Yeah, they are pretty cool colors.
Yeah.
Purple and yellow does kind of go good together.
Instead, Arthur Smith is now wasting Kyle Pitts' talents by refusing to use him. LOL. He's talented, but at the same time, I don't know if he translates. I don't know if he's actually – I don't know what team would be a good fit for him.
I got a game for you. I just made it up.
All right, let's do it.
I'm going to give you two colors, and you got to name a team. All right, easy. Let's start off easy. Red and black.
Georgia.
Okay. All right. Orange and green.
Miami.
All right. Green and yellow.
Oregon.
Ah, yeah. I forgot about them.
Who are you thinking?
I was thinking of BP.
I don't
know. Let's try something obscure. Can you think of a team with red and green?
Fucking Santa Claus dick? Shit, red and green. Do you have one?
I don't.
Okay. I can't. Maybe you just missed me on that one. Honestly, Maddie, I was thinking this when I heard green and yellow Packers was the first thing that came to my mind too.
Yeah, the Packers.
All right, here you go. I got one for you.
Okay.
Red and black, not Georgia.
San Diego State.
Ah, you know me too well.
What about red and silver?
Ohio State.
God damn. Black and just white.
Oh, fucking Vegas Raiders. Do you have the team in mind already?
Nope.
Oh, okay. See, I keep thinking you know the team and you're just giving it like, okay.
I really don't. Black.
For me, a high school.
High school. There's got to be one, man.
Just black and white? I'm going to look that shit. I don't know if there is one, man.
Oh, shit. Penn State's blue and white. There's a lot of blue and whites, red and white.
Buddy, I don't know.
I don't either.
I got one for you. Brown and yellow.
Wyoming.
There you go.
Piss and shit.
Yep.
Gotta say, this new internet is holding up pretty good.
It is.
It's worth an extra $20. I'm still thinking of black and white.
Like I said, the first two teams came to my mind was the Raiders and then fucking Permia High.
Yeah, or Southside High School.
Mm-hmm.
That's a team in Jackson, Tennessee, and they look like Iowa, but minus the yellow. It's just black and white. They got the same helmets and everything with the little Hawkeye on it. All right, purple and silver.
I mean, you could go TCU there, but really you want to go Kansas State.
Good job. Good job.
Blue and yellow. Not Navy.
San Jose State Spartans.
Fair enough. I was thinking of the Jayhawks.
Well, they're blue and red.
Yeah, but I always go off their logo. All right, fair enough.
I mean, it's like Florida. Do you count Florida having green in their uniform colors?
Not really.
I mean, they did those reptile skin jerseys once.
How about gold and black?
Gold and black?
Yep.
Army.
Or UCF, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Then UCF wears those space uniforms where they got blue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. Black is like a neutral color. I think any team can pull that off.
Yeah.
But when you start going to like a totally different color, like if your colors are black and gold and you go with like a light blue, that's something's wrong.
Yeah.
And like I know it's for good cause and I get why they do it. But when Oregon wears those fucking pink helmets, man, what in the hell? Like,
it's just Nike flexing their fucking brand. That's all it is.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, like I get it. Do like everyone else. Wear pink socks, wear pink gloves, wear pink towels, pink armbands. I don't know.
Who is it that has the tribal helmet that I like so much? It's like black with the tribal. Like I thought it was Ohio State, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong on this one.
Well, I know Maryland has the flag, and it's like all kinds of different patterns on it.
Dang it! No, who is it?
Hawaii has tribal shit.
Not that one.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's really. What do you call it? It's like Aztec look. It's not really tribal. Anybody in the chat know what I'm talking about? It's like white with black.
Maryland has that kind of thing.
It might be Maryland's helmet.
I'll show you.
No, is it Washington that has it?
Oh shit, this is hard to do.
No.
There you go.
Yeah, San Diego State does, but there's an actual like power school that has that shit.
There you go, right here, dude. What you talking about?
No, that's not it.
Oh,
I saw it the other day. A guy was showing off his locker with all the helmets, and that was one of them sitting in there. I was like, God, that's one of the sickest helmets I've ever seen.
Oh, Michigan State.
It might be Michigan State.
Yeah, here. This is it.
No, it's not that. It's literally the whole helmet's white.
They got a white helmet.
Maddie, they have a helmet like that, but it's red and black. I'm talking about a white one I saw. We'll figure this shit out.
Okay, you think it's Big Ten?
It's either Big 10 or Big 12.
Not Oklahoma State, West Virginia.
Fuck. I wish did I save that damn shit? And we know this is not like the best content, but we're just hanging out at this point. fuck was that helmet?
No,
it wasn't Carter's bicycle helmet.
It's actually not a bicycle helmet. It's just a helmet that the doctor told me I had to wear. 2023. Look, there's Miami's like neon looking shits.
Where is it? I'm gonna find this shit. It's gonna piss me off that I didn't know it.
Why is this on Auburn Uniform Database? I don't know, but we're gonna click on it anyway.
How often are you going there, Carter?
This will be a first. All right. That's Florida State with their whites. Well, they don't even show half the fucking teams. Who's that? UAB? Illinois? Michigan State? BIU will have Cincinnati, Houston, Iowa State, Kansas State, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Texas, Texas Tech, UCF, West Virginia, yellow version of Mountaineers Country Roads uniform. FIU, Jacksonville State, Liberty, Louisiana Tech, New Mexico State, UTEP, Western Kentucky, Ball State, Air Force, Colorado State, Fresno State, Wood, Nevada, San Jose, UNLV, Pac-12, Arizona, Arizona State, Cal, Stanford, Washington, Alabama, Florida, Kentucky, Mississippi State. I do like those throwback uniforms they did.
Yeah.
Sun Belt. What is that? Old Dominion. Notre Dame's. Oh, God. Campbell Camels. That's FCS. That didn't really help, did it?
No, and I'm surprised I can't find it either, man. I'm typing in every fucking thing on the sun. Washington State? That's a good guess. Let's try that one.
I don't see anything like you're talking about. So,
dude, I know I saw that shit. No, it's not Washington State.
You remember the colors?
Black and white.
Fuck. We can't even think of a team with black and white.
No, yeah, the team's not, but the helmet was. I'm gonna turn my volume down so we can find it real quick.
Arkansas, UCF, maybe space uniform. Wait a minute. What is this here?
It's not UCF.
Look at that. They got like the galaxy on their helmet or on their jerseys. The constellation.
Utah? It could have been Utah. I know it was a team that's doing well this year. I just don't remember which one. It was like Washington, Utah kind of situation.
Look at that thing.
Let me look that up.
You see that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Fucking wild, bro.
It's not Utah, but their tribal helmet is cool with the U.
What is this thing?
Concepts.
Okay.
I'm gonna find it. I'm pissed. Shit. All right. Well, wasn't Oregon. Wasn't Utah. Wasn't Washington.
I swear, if this dude's like, "Oh, it was Hawaii," I'm gonna slap you.
I'll type in Hawaii, but I'm telling you, it wasn't Hawaii.
5 seconds later, oh, it's Hawaii.
Holy shit, it's Hawaii. No, I'm kidding. It's really not Hawaii. I'm looking at their helmets. It's not. It's not it. I don't know, man. I know it's a top 10 team. I just can't fucking figure it out.
Well, tell me who the top 10 is, and I'll see if I can find it.
Well, I know it's not Georgia or Michigan.
All right, keep going.
It's not Florida State.
Nope.
It's not Oklahoma.
Nope.
Wait, is it Oklahoma State? But why would they have a tribal? That doesn't make fucking sense. So, no, it can't be Oklahoma
Because they're good. They got Pistol Pete.
Yeah, that's really not tribal. I don't think of Cowboys and tribal. All right. Man, I
Maybe
thought
the rest of the top 10.
Wasn't Washington.
Okay.
It was Oregon. Oregon wouldn't have a tribal, right?
Dude, they got enough Hawaiians they played for. Why not?
That's a good point.
Okay. Oregon. Could it have been Oregon State?
Check it. I don't know. I'm looking at Oregon right now. I'm gonna keep checking TikTok trying to figure this out. I'm sure people are just like, God, this is fucking boring, but I don't give a shit. I gotta figure this shit out now.
Just a bunch of angry beavers. All right. I need to know who the rest of. All right. Fuck this. I'm looking up top 25.
Oh, my bad, man. I totally forgot about that.
Top 25 AB. Shit. Okay. Nope. Definitely not them. Definitely ain't Penn State, ain't Texas, ain't Oregon. Is it North Carolina?
Wait a minute. Arizona.
You son of a bitch. New helmets. Of course. Fuck. Wildcats.
Oh, I just saw the video. It's Arizona.
Why is it on Google, fuckers?
Why do I think it was a tie? Oh, it's because that was the week. I saw this the week they beat fucking Colorado. That's why. Wasn't they were top 25? They had a big win that week. No. They didn't wear them. I'm saying that's when I saw the video was versus Colorado. Type in tribal. See if it pops up that way. Are you fucking kidding
me?
All right, get rid of the new helmets and just put alternate helmets or alt helmets. And if you ain't got it, I'll show you. I heard we were big fans of Arizona on this channel. That's what I heard at least. Yeah. I mean, that is kind of a terrible thing to keep bringing up, ain't it? Maybe they haven't worn them, but this guy's got it in his locker, and it's fucking sick looking. Maybe it's like a sneak peek I just saw. Here, I'll show you the video real quick.
Yeah, fuck this.
Let's see here. All right, we'll wait for it to restart. All right, here you go. Okay, so when he opens this next drawer, you'll see it on the right. Right here. Look at that right. Boom. Yeah. I want to see that bitch in full motion.
Okay. Well, I guess we've come to the end of the show.
Yeah, hopefully we wasted enough time trying to figure out a fucking helmet.
Just remember to cover on.
Motherfucker! Even the week he loses, he pulls that bullshit.